So I'm going to start off the video with showing you how I look. I napped and then I got up and ate, and I was up for a while, so the swelling went down. I wanted to just show you what I did with the hair. All I did was twist it. I see that, some people are putting like rubber bands on their hair, but I don't like to put rubber bands, but I think a simple twist gives it a similar look of, where it's like puff. So a simple loose twist will give you that same look if you're like me and you don't like to put like rubber bands, or even these, let me get it for you guys. Or even this. This is covered, so it shouldn't really bother my hair, but I try not to use it as much, but a twist gives you a similar look. So that's that. Okay, so let me tell you about some quick things. You can see this still is swollen. So every time they said, oh, I look so pathetic in my thumbnails, you can tell it's because that's where they hit me. So it does affect my my eyebrows. I will do the rest of the stone wrapping with yarn video after this. And but I will just go over pretty much some of the things they're suggesting. So they keep suggesting doing hair videos. What they're trying to do is suggest things that are my ideas originally. So they said, well, we didn't know that you came on camera with a scarf on your head in 2019. I know they didn't know that. That's my whole point. If you're suggesting things that I've already done, you're stealing my ideas. We can't get past them stealing my ideas. So they said, when I used to write for online, that I didn't do all my crafts. Two things. Some of my craft articles were craft ideas and some were crafts. And that answers that. And they have a hard time with that. So they said, well, they were going to say that they inspired me to do crafting. But then one of them, who I don't even understand how this is supposed to work, says, oh, she was always into crafting. And that's my point. If now they're arguing amongst themselves, good. That's one less thing for me to worry about. So the other point was they said that they think it looks cool that they're controlling my bodily functions by saying, aren't you going to go to the bathroom? And then when I don't go to the bathroom, aren't you going to go to the just badgering me to go to the bathroom. I don't think that's cool. I don't think creating illnesses is cool. I don't think hitting people places while they're sleeping is cool. I don't think they're cool. So they said, I'm not cool. Well, I know I'm not cool. I'm going to call this video, I know I'm not cool. But they said they like making me seem, something they said, a way they phrased it was telling you more about them than me. It was like they like putting me down or making me seem publicly, I don't know, something like not uncool, which is okay, but like a nasty way of saying it, like publicly making me look bad. I can't think of how they said it, but they said they did this before. And that's my point. Like, if these people are people who like to make people look bad, and then when I confront them on their lies, they then say, okay, we made it up, or we're lying about it, then that's who they are. And, I think I'm 49. I'll be 50 this year. I've been saying that now for a while because it's a big year, to turn. I think that's what I'm learning about them. So they said, I give advice. I don't give advice. I talk about the things I've learned in my life. And I like to hear other people talk about it. And that goes back to a lot of the shows that I enjoy watching. And I think a lot of people enjoy those types of things where you hear about something someone's been through and they talk to you about it. Like, I was waiting for a show to come on about how people were conned and how it happened to them. I love those types of shows because they're not giving you advice. They're telling you what happened in their lives. And what I'm saying is that now at 50, they're claiming they've done this to me all along and always made me look bad. I believe that now. And that's what I've been saying for a while. I said, I believe all of this happened in 2016, but I think they got people from the past who weren't good people to come back into my life in 2016 when I thought I was done with them. Let's just say that. I thought they were gone. And once you start to listen to what they're saying, I can see now how at the time it would have been harder for me to recognize it. But because I've learned a lot in the process of going through this, I can see how that is who they are. So it's about me learning about things and looking back over my life. So they said, I saw the movie Sliding Doors. And I told you guys this before in a previous video. And I called the college ex-boyfriend and said, you know, that movie kind of made me wonder about what my life would have been if we had gotten married like he wanted to. And I did not. So now they said, well, he said he didn't ask me to marry him. He did. And it's in a letter that I had to post online to stop some of this from happening. And that's my point. Just based on the truth, you can tell it's the truth. Why would I have called him up and said that if he didn't ask me to? And it wasn't a problem when I called him and said that. And then suddenly, during this whole process, when he's helping them, he doesn't call, he doesn't make any contact, which is different than what he normally would have done, which is how I knew he was involved. So as I'm talking to you about this and I'm telling you my experiences, it's not advice at all. It's by telling you folks, these people really are something. They said they enjoyed making me look bad. They enjoyed trying to make my body, they say, control my body function. I say, make my body not function. They said I'm not the only person who developed this. They call it a tic, meaning when my thing goes like this. But it's not just a tic because it means I'm having difficulty walking. And you guys saw me at the point when I couldn't speak. So they also said, oh, I tend to look away at certain points, as though I could lie about any of this. That's my point. It seems to me that they wanted to seem like I was lying while they're doing it at the time when it's happening. So who could lie about something that's currently being done that they're acknowledging they're doing? It doesn't, I feel like that. You know how it feels when you're talking to a wall. It's like I'm talking to a wall. They're not absorbing. If you're currently doing it, you're acknowledging it. Other people see and hear you. They're yelling in my videos. I'm yelling over them. I'm on the 14th floor. There isn't any way that all those noises would be in my apartment unless they electronically put it into my apartment. They said, oh, that they thought it would make it seem like I have kids in my apartment. You guys know I do not have any kids in this apartment. So I shouldn't have to argue with the people doing it who are publicly acknowledging they're doing it, that they are doing it. I don't understand, but I think it becomes, again, it's about life lessons. It's about me learning when you're dealing with someone who's abusive and they're denying they're abusing you while they're abusing you. That's abuse. That is abuse. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to upload a new video soon. Thanks for watching.